good morning, and welcome to episode 30 of Timberborn Greedy Armageddon. So I said in the last episode that I wasn't going to, I wasn't going to let the game run, so that they could build any of the, flywheels. But I was doing some thinking, and so I just kind of let the game run, and this is the progress that they've made. So there was 5 stranded beavers. I think one of them just died, of hunger. I have no interest in, doing a rescue operation. I was hoping that once this flywheel was done and constructed that these beavers would just move over, and then once this one was done that they'd hopefully, preferably fall into the crack that's in here. But as you can see, 100% completed, and they're still there. So there's only 3 left now. I'm just gonna wait for them all to go, and then the other 4 flywheels will be made. Now, one issue with my leaving the game running is we have no way to produce, or produce clean water up in this area. So what I ended up doing, and I'm going to delete this underground pile, and not that scrap metal yet, even though it does need to happen. Speaking of deleting storages, I wanted to delete all of these that are empty. So all of the planks storage, I'm holding the wrong button. All of those, and just these. I'm gonna do these 3. I know this one had however many, but it's fine. So yeah, all of this water has now been used. So I think I'm just gonna make just a quick fix here. So what I'm gonna do is run this along here. So this is gonna come like that. I'm just gonna put 1 for now. And then it needs to be powered. So we're gonna do this. There we go. And then get all of this high priority, so that it gets built. Because yeah, there's not enough water in here, and then of course there's no way to get this water from the reservoir out into this area. So yeah, something needs to happen. So I was just doing some thinking, like I said, while leaving the game running, and I think I'm just gonna fill all of this in here, to the end of where it's irrigated. Okay, thank you, lag. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill all of this in, and then what I'll end up having to do is put a contamination barrier along this end. Or I think I might even just be able to delete, maybe. Although there is still some contamination. So yeah, I'll probably end up just putting in a contamination barrier here. So let's just do that. So that's gonna go there. And then I do also need this little bit here to come this way, so that this can be more of a straighter edge. And then this all needs to go as well. So lucky I kept some dirt storage, because yeah, we're gonna be using it. So let's see, I actually also want to put in a stream gauge, so that we can just check on the water levels over here. So let's just prioritize that. Looks like this is all done. This needs to be prioritized by haulers. Just waiting on these. And so over here, I didn't really want to put storages here, and I still really don't. But I think I'm just going to do it anyways. So I'm just going to put in another 5 storages here, and then also, you guessed it, 5 more flywheels. So yeah, so this is all gonna go in here, and then it's just gonna connect right in there, no problem. I'm also going to put in some ladders here. So that one's going to be able to reach those two. This one's going to be able to reach those two, and then this one can reach the last one. So yeah, all of that's going to go in, and then during my thinking, I thought, what if I just get rid of all of those? Because then I can put in, not decorations, well-being, double showers. There we go. Just get a bunch of them in there. Awesome. And I can't actually do this one. I don't intend on putting any sort of farming or anything over there, so we're just going to do this one as well. So yeah, shower goes right in there. Now, I did want to check. Does that say 6? Yes, okay. All right, so I could continue with the showers on this side, but I feel like that would be... I feel like this might be plenty. Although we do have 300... Yeah, we'll do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, alright, so get in with well-being and showers. Okay. So, what I also wanted to do is put roofing tiles in here. But I don't really like being able to see, like, the overhanging parts, or the platform parts of the overhang. So I might come in from the other side, or I might see, yeah, because there's really no other overhanging parts that I could use. I mean, other than dirt, but I don't want to use dirt there. So, anyways, yeah, that should be plenty of showers. So, let's see, this should all be reachable. Which it's not. Okay. Alright. Well, that's fine. So then maybe... we could move these over one. Yeah. Well, wait. I could move them over one. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So that's gonna go there, and then these will go here. And it still doesn't read. Okay. Alright, fine. That's, yeah, whatever. Okay. It is what it is. That's fine. So I do, however, want to bring a ladder down here. So that we can go down here. Oh, lag. See if I bring our layers all the way down here, we can get all of these. There we go. Okay, so then they can do that whenever. Not a big deal. And then all of this needs to be collected. And I did high prioritize all of this. And I'm pretty sure I figured out why it said... or says no storage space available. So there was 10 plank storages here, which of course we had set to empty. Building needs water. Oh, have we run out of water on this here? Yeah, we have. Oh, okay. So anyways, so that was accounting for 10 of the 15,000 storage that we had, but of course they were set to empty, so they couldn't put planks in those storages because they were being emptied. So, yeah. So, we really only actually have 5,000 storage. So, we've only got 200 storage space available, which is why everything being prioritized for pickup means that, yeah, none of it was. So, yeah. Anyways, that was why. So, these also take 700. So, I don't know why I only put one engine. I want to put 4. And get this high prioritized because we can see that 1 is not going to be enough. So I'm just going to set one other in here. Which also means that we need to get going with the tunnel to bring this bad water from obviously the source over here. I also, good job me, I left no space in between here to bring a pipe of bad water up. So what I'm gonna have to do is bring it up while it's in the reservoir. So what we can do with this, get this back in, bring this all down, come down here, flip this, get that in there. Okay, so it's gonna have to come out like here, and then feed this. So it's gonna have to look something like this. We'll get this in here. I'm just gonna lay down a single level of levees, so that we can kind of see like where everything needs to be. I've kind of got a general idea, but I need to do this anyways. So I'm just gonna put it all in. Let's see, we'll do this. Okay. And then I'm gonna put the impermeable floors in here. Get rid of this because this was unintentional, and then come back in with impermeable floors. Okay, gotta mark both of these, or all three of these, for hauling, and then get this prioritized. So you now getting full power? No. Because you don't have any fuel yet. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Hopefully we get power soon. Yes. Perfect. Now we've got full power. Okay, which is, oh boy. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen. But, it's fine. What do we got here? So, 4, 8, 12, 1600. These take... This is 14. So I could technically fit a third if I added another engine. No, it's fine. We'll just leave it without. What is lacking power? Oh. Okay, so I don't really care about the number cruncher being without power, but I mean, we've got enough wheat flour and cattail flour. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need it. It's fine. Okay, so hopefully they bring the materials for this and finish it tomorrow. But not a huge deal if they don't. So let's see, let's just keep going with this, because this is the biggest priority at the moment. So yeah, we're just gonna do like this, get this all in here. Okay, and then this needed to be, what, double platforms, and then 3 overhang, wait a second. Okay, so these are going to be singles, these are going to be 2x1s. Okay, that's going to go there. I clicked the wrong button. That's going to go here. These are going to be like this, and then impermeables there. Okay, alright. And then, I know I said I was only going to do 1 layer, but I might as well do all 3 while we're here. And that lagged. Okay, so I'm just gonna get all of this in here super quickly. Not there. Oh, jeez. all of this in here. Okay, hopefully last one. Oh, of course there's two. Of course there's two. Right, okay, so that's how I wanted that. That bugs me that that's not even, but there's nothing that I can do about it now. Actually, there is totally something that I can do about it now. Oh, jeez. Wait, okay. Because I do want to do this now. This was 20. Okay, and we're taking 5 out of 20. Oh, it's not going to be even. Because that's 8, and that's going to be 7, because it's 15. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that is as even as we can get it, unfortunately. So, man, that's going to bug me. Okay, whatever. So, I wanted to have power shafts running along here, and then have the filters here. Like that. So I don't think I was intending to have the whole row. So maybe we'll just start with 6. Yeah. And then before all of this is built, I need to remember to actually set the filters. So, you know what? Actually, let's just do it now while we're thinking about it. So set all of this to filter. Okay. And I'm not worried about the power that all of this is going to consume, because it should only be running while the generator is running, because it should only function from the overflow of the generator. Which means that I was wrong in saying that the bad water from this source is going to come up in the middle of this, because it needs to fill the generator first. Which was where my issue was. I didn't leave space here. So I have no idea how I'm going to bring this up. I have no idea at all how I want to bring this up. I wish I remembered what the strength of this was. And I don't want to turn it on, because I could just put a stream gauge in, but I don't want to turn it on because I don't want this to fill, because it's just now pretty much become empty. So I do want to fill all of this in with dirt here, so I'm just going to do that super quickly. Oh, and I can't do this either, right? Oh, I can. Okay. I feel like there used to be an issue with clearance at the top. But anyways, I do want this to come this way. So I'm going to do tunnels here. So then, let's see, wait, so then I don't want this. And they're not going to be able to walk over this, so I need to, jeez, wait. Wait a second. So this needs to have a ladder there. Yeah, because then they can get down in there. Okay, whew. Okay, let's see. So I want to just reorient these. There we go. Yeah, that's just gonna have to work for now. So then I really actually need to have, oh look, these are done. How's this one? Oh, it just needs to be constructed. And there you are. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what I think I might end up needing to do, there's only a bit left of that. And looks like that's actually working a lot better. So I probably should do something like this. Because we've got 5,000 pine resin, so I'm not worried about any of this going out. I do almost sort of kind of want to remove all of these trees anyways. This is the area that I intend to have, like, maple trees, chestnut trees, pine trees, all of that in this area. But I don't think I want them here. Although I could just leave those there, put maple on one and chestnut. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Okay. So, let's see. How well are we coming out here? This, I was hoping would get done a lot quicker than it is, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, that's fine. One thing I do need to do is figure out how we're getting power across here. So, what that could mean is we just do something like this. Make this look somewhat symmetrical. Have this come across here. And then have power come out of here. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Let's see, so where is this? Is to the left of that one. So let's see, if I do... So power needs to come from there. Oh, perfect. Actually not perfect. I could bring it from the bottom. No, that's unfortunate. Where do you line up with that one as well? Unfortunate. Okay, so I'm saying unfortunate because then I can't bring a 2x1 overhang directly from this, because then I can't get an a vertical power shaft. I can't get power to run through the overhang. So yeah, it's just gonna have to be awkward. Unfortunate. So what is this? 4? Yeah, 3. Right, okay, so then this is gonna have to be here. This is gonna have to go there. There, thank you. Oh. Okay, and then come across. That one's gonna go to there. And then I need verticals here. And then pretty much just a downward, yeah. So, yeah. If I had put these one over, then we would be fine. But, of course, I did not. So it is what it is. Let's see. Now, I also need to figure out how I'm going to build all of this. So... I don't really want to sit here and babysit all of this, but that might end up needing to be what happens. So then I'm just going to get rid of all of that. And then bring this all the way up, excluding that last one. There we go. So then this is going to come this way. You know what I really should do? I don't think I can put these on platforms. I think we're too tall. Yeah, cannot be built at that height. Okay, so what that means is this needs to go back in there and then marked for filter. Let's see, are these still deprioritized? Yes. So what are they doing? Collecting everything. Okay, I was kind of hoping that they would have started on that. Is this gonna... Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. So... Right, yeah. This is all gonna have to come across here so that that can get built. And then what I can actually do is have them build these from this side. And actually, this is what I can do. So I'm going to get rid of that and then get rid of all 6 of those. Because since this is all unfortunate looking, what I'm going to end up doing actually is removing all of this. So then I can just, not what I wanted to do, line this up with that, put a vertical power shaft here and there, then have regular platforms come across with power shafts on top. Then put a vertical shaft here with platforms and regular shafts there. Okay, so now then they've got a way to get across. So I just need to bring a path in here. Okay. Then this is going to come up here. No, because they're not going to be able to walk on that. Oh, geez, we've got a lot of lag going on today. So I'm going to go down to double speed, because this should still be good enough. And then I'm going to do this with ladders there. Yeah. So then they should be able to walk on the impermeable level. Let's see. Yes. And then build everything from there. Okay. So now they won't be able to walk past that, but they probably will be able to build this. So that way, flip that around, and then I'll do this side. Then what I will do is, I want to do it on this side. Oh geez. So I want to do it here. Let's see, how wide is that? 10. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is, you know what, we'll just do, 3, there we go. Okay, so then bring this across with that. This is gonna come down here. Okay. So then I'm hoping that they'll be able to build this pump from standing here, and then this pump from standing, of course, there. Right, and it looks like they're building all of this. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, that was one thing we needed to work on here. So, yeah, highest priority there. And then this one. Okay, so that's gonna come quickly. Who has nothing to do in range? Oh, yes. Okay, can we get back up to 3 times speed? Awesome. So, oh, and they're already using the showers. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, and this is all built. Okay, perfect. So that means I can get rid of all of that. Perfect. And then get rid of you as well. Awesome. So is this now out of range? Awesome. Okay. All right. Knew that. And then I bet you all of that's out of range as well. So I'm just going to bring a path. Just a temporary one. Just so they can get all of that, because I know that we're going to need it. And then this is still producing. Oh. Well, that's not nice. Okay, well. What's above? I could get rid of these and have another contamination barrier there. because then the power will still go through that. Okay, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so then I'm going to get rid of all of that. Get rid of all of that. Put a contamination barrier here. Highest priority. So select this as well. Highest priority. Oh, and of course it's nighttime. What else is prioritized? Those two. Those couple. Okay. Those two are, I know, but it looks like those are probably already done. Okay, alright, so this should be done. Oh, no log storage, right, okay, alright, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, so that's gonna go up there, where it will then have a regular tubeway with, tubeway there. This is then going to be a platform with a power shaft. Okay, alright, so this all needs highest priority, please. And that is receding. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now the range on this, they can reach all of that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Looks like I can probably get rid of these. Nope, those are logs. Alright, so I'm just going to let that be. And then come over here. And come down so that we can start working on this. So I wanted to get rid of those because these need to be ladders. And then that needs to be reprioritized. So there we go. So that's now all reachable. Okay. All right, let's see. So what I now need to do is come down here and have a way for all of this to go across here. Okay, so with this, I know that I can do this. Okay, and then with the two sides. And then my nose. Okay. Is this straight? Oh. Wait a second, wait a second. So I need this to be like there. And then there. With these on the bottom. Okay, is that now lined up? Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and then come up because that needs the top there. Okay, and then if we come all the way up, yeah, so we're just using the overflow from or the outflow, rather, from the power generator. Okay, so then they're going to need to be able to come in from that side. Okay, alright, alright, alright. So, let's see. Collect all of this, because we're running low on materials. We can hopefully not knock over my water. Okay, so get rid of this one and this one. And then high prioritize everybody. There we go. Okay, awesome. So yeah, that's all going to get picked up. All of this needs to be prioritized. Yeah, so all of that's going to get picked up. Let's see, we'll get these in there as well. And what I could do... if I used a tubeway... though the only tubeways that we have are the tubeway levee tunnel. which is not exactly what I want to do. So I'm gonna need to have a path. Okay, so what we're gonna do, delete these here. Then what we can do is, I don't think, we can be touching that because I can't bring, yeah, I can't bring a third one in there, so there would be a space. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do, unless we come in at a different place, which I didn't really want to do. Man, this was such an afterthought. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. So I want that to get built. And that wall. Okay. Please don't tell me you're missing materials. No. Okay, good. Whew. That would not have been fun. Okay, and it looks like these two pumps are running just fine. Filling everything just fine. These are all still without water, but that is neither here nor there. That's just a fun thing to do. It's not farming or anything, so I don't really care. Yeah, and this is no longer contaminated at all. Perfect. And then we are connected. Awesome. All right. So how much? I've actually done quite a bit of the two-way on this side. Okay. All right. So then, what I should do is, I don't really want to bring this along and around. So what I'm just gonna do is put a vertical here and then a regular, and then we'll have this. Perfect. Okay. So then get all of this prioritized so that it happens. I'm gonna prioritize that as well because I need it to happen. Okay. Yeah, so that we can get that operational again. And all of this is done, excluding the power shaft connecting, all of that. Okay. All right then. So, still for here. I'm stumped. I'm stumped, honestly. I don't know how I really want this to come out. So let's see, or I guess I should make sure that none of this, that this is, yeah, we've still got a level. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna be worried that, we need to use impermeable floors here as roofs. But no, so we're at a level below, so that should be fine. Okay, so let's see, where are we here? I come up, so it is there. I come straight across. I think if we just come straight out this way, that will be fine. Yes, I know that that's too far. Just bear with me here. So I want this to come. Oh, I should have kept these here. Let's see. So if I just come with this along this way. There's no logs in here. Okay, that's fine. All right, we'll just do that. So then if I do, no, wait a second. I should not have done that. That was correct. That was correct, because then I can do this, and then have the tunnels come down here. Right, so that's that one. So everything left of this one needs to go. Okay. Then if we come up here, we'll do that, and then bring our path along here. Okay, so now this needs to have contamination barriers running around it. So I'm just going to do that. And then I guess, yeah, actually, so I could have left that. Yeah, so then we'll get rid of that one too. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. And we no longer have metal block storage. Okay, alright. So, now I'm going to prioritize all of that. And then come down here. And do that one. Okay, awesome. Have we done anything over here? No. Okay. Alrighty then. So, has all of this? No. What is this? Logs. Okay. Alright, so what I'm just going to do then is, yeah, move that to the edge. So then they should be able to collect all of those logs from inside the tubeway. So then I'm just going to get rid of this path. Because I don't want beavers walking in here at all. So I'm also going to get rid of that station and then move all of the rubble to the side. And then same with this stack. There we go. Okay, so awesome. And I'm trying very carefully not to delete any of the impermeables because that would be bad. Okay. So that's all gonna happen. Okay, so then this needs to come up. And I'm gonna need to delete some walls here, so I'm just gonna bring this all the way up there. Awesome. So then these three are gone, which means I need impermeables here. Okay, and then I want to bring the rest of this up here. This is going to have to be taller than the outside, right? And then I'm also going to need to bring this side up. What is that for? Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. This is then where this will go. Okay, and then 3 by overhangs here. Then we are going to come back in with those, and then the 2-boy levees across the top. Awesome. Okay. Now, this is going to need to be impermeables. Okay. Awesome. All right. So then, yeah, of course, this wall here will be put in once the tunnel is put in. And speaking of tunnel, all of this needs to go. And then come up, excuse me, with a ladder here, and then get that connected in. Okay, so then I prioritize of that. Okay, all right. So I do want to start with this. And unfortunately, it's largely going to stay the same somewhat. So, I do also want to do some rearranging in this area. I want to expand this little reservoir here. But yeah, that'll happen I think in this episode. I mean, I'd like to keep it with 15 minutes left, but we'll see. So what I needed to do, Wow, we only have 600 gears left. Oh boy. Okay, what are you still building? Was it this? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, alright, so what we need to do... actually, so what I'm going to do is bring one of those there, bring one of those there, and then an underground pile for planks. Although, we've got planks. Or do we? Do we? Sort of. We're gonna use a lot more than that. So, what I'm gonna do is collect all, or put all of that in, because I also want to get rid of all of this. I want to bring... Let's see, get rid of all of that. Okay, so then just to triple check that all of those are paused. Yes. Okay, so I sort of want to bring this wall, this sort of mountainous part, out a little bit more. So yeah, we'll see. I did also want to get rid of all of these trees, so that's something else that that's something that I am going to do as well. So let's see, we'll bring that in here, come down here, and bring that over. Okay, so then get rid of all of that. Perfect. And then we'll fill that terrain in. Preferably would like to get rid of this as well, and then the dandelions, which have nowhere else to go. So let's do right here. Dandelions are there. Awesome. Okay, so then I'm actually just gonna get rid of that. I do think I want to put some other liquids and things, large storage for liquids and things here. And then maybe bring out this terrain a little bit to see if we can't fit a couple extra in there. But that's not a this episode thing. What is a this episode thing? It should be assigning those, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. Let's see. Have they... kind of... Okay, so let's just give this another second here, because we're only waiting on a couple more planks. Which of course are going to come in after the other builder has left. Right. Okay, so then how long is this going to take? Oh, not actually that long. Okay, alright. So let's see, this is going to be explosives. This is going to be extract. And then this will be for planks once we get a couple more gears, which we have 550. Okay, so this is still, probably still trending downward. Has all of the gears, or have, yeah, these are all just logs. Okay. So then what we're going to do is unpause a few more of the gear workshops. And then I'm actually going to do planks as well, just a couple. Although we have 1600, so I'm actually going to do a few more than a couple. While we still have a crap ton of bots unemployed. So there we go. I did all of those. Let's see. I'm just going to finish the rest of this. And then I think it might be worth doing a few more. Although I should have left one or two. Well, maybe not. Of the treated plank. What are these called? Wood workshops. Thought I left a couple of those unpaused. You know what? Wait a second. If we come in here, we can go to workplaces. I think it's at the bottom. Yeah. I did. Where is it? That one. Right. So maybe I'm going to do a second one as well. Just because we've got the bots. Even though these aren't even set to bots. There we go. How? Wait. Oh. We just now came down from... Okay, whatever. That's fine. This is almost done as well. Perfect. And I don't think they're going to be able to reach that far corner, but it's fine. It is what it is. Let's see. So looks like that has come out a little bit more as well. Ooh, this needs to be set to obtain planks. There we go. Alright, so, again, I don't think they've done anything down here. No. Wow, and I put that in perfectly. Okay, so, what are they doing instead of this? You know what? It really doesn't matter. Let's just get this all prioritized here. Come up and do that one. And then get this prioritized as well. And I know that this is going to need a little bit of micromanaging, but should be fine. Should be fine. Wow, we've got 84 bots out of energy. Do we have fuel? We do have fuel. Okay. I saw this 95 number and I was thinking, wait a minute, do we actually have fuel for them? But yes, we do. Okay, so this one's done. I'm gonna do that one. That one is not, but let's do it anyways. And then this one too, screw it. Okay, gears have jumped up about 100, so that's fine. Okay, and all of these are full. Fantastic. We're producing so much extra power. So much extra power. Okay, so this is probably something that we should run a power line over here, but I'm not exactly keen on doing so. I don't really care if this is out of power, because it's just wheat flour, eggplant and corn rations, and then the oil press for the eggplants, which is fine. We don't really need any of that. So you can go. Okay, so I do want to prioritize this though, to get all of that going, and then the impermeables. And then these impermeables as well, actually. Yeah. You know what I could actually do? So I'm gonna have to bring a ladder up here. Is that too far? Yeah. Okay, so then the ladder is gonna have to come up here. Okay. Because the two-ways are only gonna give them the ability to do this row here. Or, yeah, this row. So I'm gonna need them to come up to be able to do something else. So, actually, what I think I might do... Oh, well, then I'm gonna have to... Okay, so if I put the ladder here, then they'd be able to walk on the overhangs here, and that would give them the ability to actually do all of these, do the other 4 at once. Or you know what? You know what? We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do, let's see, this, and actually this as well. That should give them the ability to do all of that from inside the tubeway. Okay, so this is all getting done. What is that? Oh, logs. Oh, I did that. Haha. Okay, let's see how much of this we can get picked up as well. Okay, you're just waiting for materials as well. Okay, alright, that's fine. And then these impermeables probably have been done, yes, and yes. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, alright, so if we come down here, let's take a look at how well that's going. Not very well. They've only done a couple. How about you guys? Haven't even started. No, kinda. Okay, alright, fine. Okay, alright, fine. That's fine. Oh, how did I do metal platform? Okay. Goodbye. Alright, so what I think we can also do is start working on this area. Although I have given them quite a few things to do. So maybe we just let them do all of that and then... Yeah, because I really desperately need this to be done quickly. So, yeah, they're not going to be doing this if they're doing that. Which I guess these two things need to be done somewhat simultaneously. There's no point in having this done if we don't have a way to bring bad water over. So, yeah, that will, that's going to be a challenge, which is fine. Nothing wrong with a good challenge. And I kind of do like the way that this looks. Oh, wow, you guys are, leaving the chat. Okay. So... I could delete those, but I don't think we absolutely need to. They're just logs. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't care. I want to see an accurate number of storage for each of these things. So, logs, 7,500, and metal is 7,000. Okay, so I'm also going to just deprioritize all of this. That's not that big of a deal. This is a big of a deal. These really aren't, but it's just metal, so it's fine. And yeah, it looks like our gear storage is coming up as well, so that's good. Okay, so what I also want to do is collect pretty much all of this. But I know some of these take metal, right? No. Really? Okay, alright, well then, never mind. I really thought those took metal. Okay, alright, well then, let's see. So if I delete all of these, then we'll have 800 gears plus whatever's in there, 2,600 planks, because we don't really have anywhere else that's producing planks. We do have these, but these are all turned off, so those we can keep for an emergency. I do, however, mostly want to keep some of that in there, and then we'll have power running underground so that we can come to the other side. So you know what? We're just gonna do this. Oh, not liking that. All right. So let's see. We'll do all of this. Awesome. Get rid of all of that. And then I do want to keep 3 of those there. So I'll just do that. Get rid of all of these as well. And then I need to come down here and pause all of these mines. So I'm not actually going to go down there. Let's see. What's it called? Underground mine? No. Efficient mine. There we go. Okay, so that will just pause all of those. Awesome. So now we have nothing producing scrap metal, which is good, because there's going to be scrap metal in here that we need to pick up. Is this open? No. We can have more power coming in here. Okay, so do that. Alright, so I'm also just going to straight up delete all of these paths. Alright. And there we go. Now we're ready for the way this is supposed to look. So what I wanted to do was have 3 smelters and then 3 woodwork shops. Okay. And then I wanted 15 industrial lumber mills and 15 gear workshops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then gear workshops is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, and 15. Awesome. So then we'll bring our path back in here. Okay, so then, checking my notes here. What I want to go beyond this is the, oh, those things. What are they called? Printing press. Yes, for books and for punch cards, for the bots. So I just need to look at my notes and find out how many of them I wanted. So I am just talking about random things to fill time until I can find the spot in my notes. Seriously? That doesn't help me, neither does that, or any of this. Unfortunate. Where is the spot in my notes? Don't you just love when you know you wrote something down, but you can't find where you wrote it down? Oh, wait, here we go. Alright, so. Alright, 8. 8 of these. Okay, so then next to it, I want to have 9 paper mills. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I bet you we could fit a 10th one in there, though. That's fine. Right, so that is because these two are leaving. Okay, and then everything is still connected. Awesome. Have they finished building? Yes, they have. Okay. All right, we have energy storage galore. That is amazing. Where did all of our... Oh, I bet you this was the gear storage. Okay, that was not ideal. Let's see. Yeah, those are still all 4 gears. Okay, so I don't want to go through and check each of these to to look at what does and doesn't have gears. And I don't really want to just high prioritize everything because I know we don't have space for everything. So what I'm going to do is just pause all of these tapper shacks so that we no longer produce pine resin. I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to put, I think, 3 for pine resin. So we'll do each of the 3 of the top in this row. Pine resin. Okay. All right. So building lacks materials is planks. Oh, did I get rid of all of my plank storage too? Oh, that was not ideal. Okay. All right. So this is going to be set to obtain pine resin. Oh boy, I can't believe I just did that. All right. So let's see. Oh, that was not ideal. Oh, geez. And here we go, looking through all of my notes again to find the thing that I need right at this very moment because, of course, I didn't label it. Find me here. There we go. Okay, so one of these needs to be set to obtain scrap metal, obtain logs. And then the recipe for this is 2 to 1. Okay, so we'll do scrap metal, metal blocks. And then we'll do 2 planks here because the treated planks, of course. You know what? Actually, we'll do 2 for planks. I did do 2 for planks. So then maybe we'll set this one to logs. Yeah. Because these also take logs. Oh, they don't take logs. Do these? No, just those. Okay, that's fine. So then this needs to be treated planks. Okay, alright. Now, these also need to be connected here. And brought around. Okay, so that is definitely not enough for what I want to have bot population-wise. So yeah, that's all going to need to be built. And shortly, actually, within short order. So, let's see, I can get rid of some of these power shafts as well. Okay, and everything is still connected. Alright. I could actually get rid of all but one of these, can't I? Yeah. Okay. Alright. That's fine. I do also want to get rid of all of these. Because I think that's where some terrain modification is going to be. So, let's see. That's all paused. These all need to be set to... Why are you carrying explosives? What do you have to do with explosives? Okay, alright, well. You can go. You can go. These 2 as well. Okay. Alright, so with that, I want to bring those up here. Funny how I just deleted all of the plank storages and now I'm putting one back in. Okay, so extract, dynamite, and okay, so let's scroll down here and see if I need to extend our path so that they're able to reach a bit more. This can't get planks. Okay, so yeah. So what I'm gonna need to do is let the game run for a minute, which is fine because this episode is just about to end. So yeah, let the game run for a little bit, let them collect everything, let them build everything else. So yeah, so that we can get some planks and gears and everything going as well. So, yeah, because all of this needs to be collected. We've got a bunch of everything in there. Yo, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, alright. So, on that note, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in episode 31, I believe. So yeah, thank you very much for watching.